Life is like a Chinese bamboo tree. Hey, Chris Symons here, your host, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, share it with a friend, comment as it helps the algorithm, and obviously I like helping people get the message. So life is like a Chinese bamboo tree. Now, a Chinese bamboo tree is a very old and ancient tree, and there's a very old metaphor of the meaning of a Chinese bamboo tree. Now, basically, a Chinese bamboo tree is a little seed. Okay, let's just picture a little seed. You plant it in the ground, okay, and you water it, okay, and I water it, and there's sun, and after 1 week, nothing happening. 1 month, 6 months, your friends are looking at you like, why are you watering this little bit of patchy? You're like, nah, put a seed, it's gonna plant, it's gonna grow big. And you're like, your friend's like, nah, I don't think so. Man, you've been watering for 6 months. 12 months go by again, you're watering it, you know, and the sun, you're treating it good, nothing's happening. Your friends are like, your family's like, what are you doing? You spent a whole year on this plant, nothing's happening, it's obviously dead. But you're like, no, your learnings, your coaching, your mentor, and this drive inside you is like, no, I'm gonna keep on watering this. 2 years go past, nothing's happened. Again, you're watering it, you're like, man, what's going on? But then you're even having doubts. Your friends and family are like, this guy's just crazy, you know, she's crazy, you're crazy, whoever it is. You're watering it. After 2-3 years, once it comes to about 3 years, the Chinese bamboo tree grows about this much. And you're like, yeah, see, it's growing. You know, your friends are like, yeah, big deal. You've watered it for 3 years, like, big deal. And they're like, man, you should just give up on this stupid plant. And you start to think, maybe, shit, yeah, I've just done like 2-3 years hard of this, watering this plant, taking care of it. Maybe I should give up. And you're like, oh, no, I'm gonna keep on going. Your friend's like, you're crazy. So 4 years, you're watering it again, and it grows like a foot. And you're like, oh, see, it's happening. Your friend's just like, man, you're crazy, give up. Then do you know what happens after the 5th year of the Chinese bamboo tree? Do you know what happens? The Chinese bamboo tree grows 50 foot in 1 year, in the 5th year. Because what it's actually doing for the first 5 years is growing its roots. Okay, because the deeper and bigger the roots grow, the higher it can go. So a Chinese bamboo tree can only grow as high as its roots. So if a Chinese bamboo tree is 50 foot high, that means its roots are 50 foot wide, right, to hold it. So what it's actually doing is building the building blocks first so it can stay strong for the winds and weathers and all that sort of stuff. This is like a metaphor in life. You know, for a year, 2 years, 3 years, sometimes you don't really get that reward, especially in business. You know, it might be in a relationship, it might be with your body, whatever it is, things take time and you gotta water it, you gotta put sun, you gotta nurture it, and you gotta put in the work even when there's not much reward. And, you know, it might take you 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, but it's like in life, you gotta grow, you gotta learn first, right? You gotta study, you gotta learn, because if you're not growing, you're dead. You're alive but not living, okay? So very important. So I hope you enjoyed that metaphor of the Chinese bamboo tree. I really like that metaphor in life, and you know, I really it really resents to me in life, and I'm sure it does with you. So if you like that, comment, share it with a friend, guys, and always rise above. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to the Mindset Motivator with Chris Symons. If you want to take your life to the next level, check out chrissymonscoaching.com.